The world is changing faster than ever. What used to take decades is now taking years or even months.
What you see right now is the illusion that people have had for many decades about the workplace being this secure place to work the rest of your life.
For the first time in the history of our nation, our children will not do as well as us.
We've seen our friends get laid off. We've been laid off. We've had our pay cut.
People are overworked and underpaid. They seem to have less time and less freedom. They live under constant pressure.
This is going to be forced. And so even if your employer loves you, they may have to cut you. There's something wrong that on Monday morning, the heart attack rate increases by 35%.
Technology is accelerating, job security is declining. It just doesn't seem like the old models of making a living are as reliable as they used to be.
Every aspect of our lives, there's a better way out there, but we're still doing it the old way.
We live in the greatest country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like everyone's whining about this old model, and I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around our work and the way we make our living, many people are thinking there just has to be a better way.
The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money, is what are we going to do with all the displaced, unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans, industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
Let's get it started. First of all, I'd like to welcome the guests for attending this very important meeting, and welcome to the platform. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Darren Dismuke, and I'm proud to be on this platform to share with you and your family about silver and gold and options and why. And my why is family. I realize that there's things in life that you want to leave generational wealth, and I realize I can't leave paper because paper is not going to be what I need for my family. So for my family, I need some silver, some gold, because that's going to leave generational wealth, and that's going to continue on when I'm not here. So with me, that was very important. So I found something that I could get into that I know that I could pass on my family, and it will carry on. So with that being said, I want to say thank you very much for attending this very important meeting. Now, with that being said, the gentleman I'm about to bring on board, let me tell you something, I'm very excited because I'm new to At Cost Metals, but let me tell you something, this gentleman here, Mr. Antoine McBay, he's the top income earner at At Cost Metal. And I'm very excited, and to let you know that he's going to be our presenter. And not only is he's the top earner, he's the top presenter. So ladies and gentlemen, You're in for a real treat. I need for you, if you have any questions or anything like that, get you a piece of paper and a pencil so you can take some notes, because this gentleman is going to bring some fire. And let me tell you something. This is something that you need to hear, and it's going to be generational wealth, and it's something that you're going to pass on forever. So with that being said, at this time, I'd like to turn this over to Mr. Antoine McBay. How you doing, Mr. McBay?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you so much, Darren. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. What a pleasure just to welcome you into the At Cost Metals family. So appreciative for you, and just want to say, hey, welcome, welcome. You're no stranger to precious metal, gold and silver. From my understanding, you know the value. You know what it means to exchange fiat for money. You've been doing it for quite some time, and now you've just taken a path of educating others on how to do it at some of the best pricing in the market, which is with At Cost Metals. So I'm not going to hold everyone long. I'm going to go through some information to help educate you on who we are, what we're doing, how we're doing it, so you'll be in the best position to make an educated decision if this is a fit for you and your family. A little bit about me. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. I'm now recently moved back to Dallas. I was living in Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm a crypto guy. Got involved very early on into that space. Bitcoin was like $350. I had a mentor, a Chinese lady, that taught me about blockchain technology and Bitcoin, and I went all in. And about 8 months after that, I ended up moving to Hanoi, Vietnam, and ended up traveling to about 38 different countries there in Asia, and planted my flag in Vietnam. And I got introduced to a gentleman by the name of Mr. Justin Davis. Mr. Davis happens to be the CEO and founder of At Cost Metals. Ironically, he was from the Dallas Metroplex. And so I just gravitated to him, me being in Vietnam and him from the Metroplex where I'm from. And we ended up building this relationship on a Zoom over a 5-year period of time. I say that to say I know the character of Mr. Davis. I know who he is as a person. I know his experience in this space. And I feel just very honored that I can partner with him in a sense of through being what's called an independent affiliate. I have no ownership in the company. I'm a member, no different than anybody else. He began to educate me on buying precious metal, gold, and silver. And I've been able to save my wife and I over $9,000 in a span of about 8.5 months buying precious metals from At Cost Metals versus buying it from somewhere else. So to me, pricing is everything. I mean, what are we doing this for? We're not going to save some money. What you're looking at right now is a 10-ounce silver bar. Okay, 10-ounce silver bar. And this is on SD Bullion website. At the time I did this screenshot, SD Bullion is a very, very reputable gold and silver company. And I want you to see right here, I'm holding up the exact same 10-ounce Silvertown Buffalo. Okay, it's a beautiful bar. I bought 3 of them at the time I bought it. But SD Bullion is selling this silver bar for $325.85. You can see it right there. It's real clear. I'm gonna zoom in on it so you guys have no problem if you're looking at it from your cell phone. If you buy one of them, $325.85. If you want to get a discount, you got to buy 10 or more. If you buy 10 or more, you save $5 per bar. It's pretty significant. You save $5 per bar if you buy 10 or more. If you want a deeper discount, you got to buy 50 or more. That brings the price down to $315.85. Well, At Cost Metals for the exact same bar. Let me move this toolbar out of the way. It's $300.40. Whether you buy one, whether you buy 10, whether you buy 50, it's $300.40. less than SD bullion. Here's another one. This is a 100-ounce silver bar. It's called the JBR serial number bar. And guess what? I've got it. It's right here. Weighs 7 pounds. I was buying a bar a week as a way of saving money because we're living in a time where everyone should be diversifying this portfolio. Why? Look at what's happening with the value of the dollar. It's crashing. Look what's happening with inflation. It's constantly going up. You got BRICS. You got Fed now. There are things that are happening where there's global uncertainty. So what can we do from a calculated risk perspective to safely save money? And it's in precious metal, gold, and silver. And so here it is from another very, very reputable gold and silver dealer, as low as $3,157 on that JBR bar. Well, let's look at the pricing. If you buy one, it's $3,207. If you buy two, it's $3,207 per bar. If you buy three, it's $3,207 per bar. If you buy four, it's $3,207 per bar. If you want the as low as price, guess what? You got to buy five or more to get $3,157 as a price. I hope you're seeing that. $3,157 per bar if you buy five or more. So how much does that cost metals? $3,004. If you buy one, if you buy four, if you buy eight, it's $3,004 for the exact same bar. One more example. Very, very beautiful Sunshine Kilo. Here it is. I got it. It's right here. Exact same bar, 1 kilo. Pure silver. It's a beautiful bar. Walmart. Some of you shop at Walmart and you had no idea they sell precious metal online. They do. The reality is, I'm showing you some examples, and for the most part, most of these dealers, the metal is coming from the exact same supplier. The difference is what one chooses to sell it to people like you and I for. That's it. So here's the exact same bar, and Walmart decides to sell it for $1,094.58. Okay, well, how much is the exact same bar with Atcos Metals? $937.42. Exact same bar. And so when it comes to pricing, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, we're beating everybody. We're beating everybody. Why? Because nobody wants to sell you metal at cost. You see, the business model for ACM is very, very different than most traditional business models that's selling precious metal, gold, and silver. So let's break this model down. First of all, 3 requirements for a successful company: perfect timing, perfect products, perfect business model. Guess what? We've got all 3. Timing couldn't be better based on what's going on in the world today. So much global uncertainty. It's driving people more and more to evaluate saving in precious metals, gold, and silver. Not only that, we've got the perfect product. You know why? Our product is money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real money. It's been classified as money. What you're spending in terms of paper is considered fiat. And what's interesting is most people don't even know the difference between currency, fiat, and money. Paper is fiat. It's fiat. And so our product is real money, and it has no expiration date. This is not a pill. This is not a shake. This is not a patch. This is real money, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got the perfect business model. The company's not going to ask you your race, your gender, your religion, your education, your background. None of those things matter. The company says, We have a level playing field here that is a Costco's type of approach, where you can choose to become a member and you can buy all the metal you want at cost. So let's talk about that company, ACN, At Cost Metals. Brand new company, but extremely seasoned ownership and management, which means they have experience in the precious metal space, offering true at-cost pricing on precious metal and bullion, with an incredible lucrative compensation plan where the residual income is fueled when people exchange fake money for real money. You see, we only do two things here with At Cost Metals: show people how to save money, show people how to make money. You can decide with your membership what you want to do. Some only want to save. They're not interested in making any money. Guess what? You can do that. Some people say, you know what? I want both. You can do that. So when we talk about the products, At Cost Metals, we're going to have the exact same products as Walmart, Costco's, any other major gold and silver retailer. The difference? At cost. So I'm talking about when it comes to the American Eagles, the Buffaloes, the Morgans, the Peace, the Canadian Maple Leafs, the South African Cougarand, your generic bars and coins, your Ingleharts, your Johnson Matthey, and so much more. And so I've given you some examples of price comparison, showing you apples to apples. But what's the big deal buying dealer direct versus buying at cost? Well, if you buy dealer direct, you are buying from a dealer. But that has no bearing on the price. It rather refers to who sold it to you. At cost means the price the dealer pays is the same price the customer pays. At the time the company put together this presentation, they did a price comparison on a single silver eagle, which happens to be the most commonly purchased coin in the world. Some of our competitors were priced at $29.90 per coin, $31.54. Your big gold and silver online retailers, $31.01 per coin, $31.24. At Cost Metals, $26.48 for the exact same coin. Just like I just showed you the exact same metals. The savings, it's there. So in this example, we're talking about a 12 to 18% savings on the exact same coin. Now, if you were at the intersection and your car needed gas, you got Exxon on one corner, you got Shell on the other corner. One is selling gas for $4.50 a gallon. The other one is selling it for $3 a gallon. Where are you going to buy your gas? Are you going to pay more for the gas? Probably not. Why? Because you want to save money. So why would anyone who is acquiring precious metal, gold, and silver choose to pay more for the exact same metal that they can get for less? Now, if this makes sense to you, the next question would be, well, how much is the membership? If this is like Costco's or Sam's Club, where you got to become a member in order to get access to the pricing, how much is the membership? Well, I'm going to show you the best choice. It's the Metals Plus Service membership for $399. Why is this the best choice? What do you get for $399? You receive 18 months of unlimited at-cost pricing of physical precious metals, in bullion, access to specialty collectible products, and access to the DAP trading vault, which allows for fractional purchasing of gold and silver. You see, we have a relationship with Cyber Metals. Cyber Metals is owned by who? JM Bullion. And so you can buy in increments, $5 worth, $10 worth. And it will display in the app of Cyber Metals, 0.001 of an ounce, and be displayed there inside of the app. You can sell it with the click of a button. If you sell it, you can withdraw those funds by via ACH direct deposited to your personal bank account. Now, if you want to receive possession of the metal and have it delivered right to your house, then you want to buy that metal from at cost. Why? Because it's at cost. Why pay more and you don't have to? And they'll deliver right to your home. If all you're looking to do is save money, then that's it. You buy your membership. The company's going to give you a website for FREE, free, with more than 100 different products that you can choose from. You can purchase your metal with MasterCard, Visa, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Wire, Check, ACH. It's all there to buy your metal. You fund your dashboard, And once you see the balance in your dashboard, now you can go shopping with the balance that's in your dashboard. That's the way it works. That enables the company to do real-time purchasing. So as long as the balance is on your dashboard, you can shop. If the balance is not on your dashboard, you can't shop because the price of metal changes. But if the balance is on your dashboard, then immediately they can lock in that price. You buy, it ships from the supplier because they're able to fund it immediately because the balance is on your dashboard. Now, if you're looking to create another income stream and take advantage of the tax advantages of having a home-based business, you see, buying precious metal and leveraging it to build my business makes this tax deductible. So those numbers make sense to me because I'm a businessman. And if you choose to share your membership experience with others, then the company says, we want you to be a part of what we call the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program, where you are buying an MS-70 or PR-70, both perfectly graded numismatic silver coin or some other similar graded coin. There are some advantages for you being a part of the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program. Now, we're going to talk about some money, and this is a business. There's no guarantees of income here, but we do have systems in place that makes this a lot easier to manage and to build, where all you have to do is follow a system that we have in place. Systems are designed to create duplication, which equals success. We're leveraging technology. And you don't have to do what I'm doing. And in order to have success in this business, I mean, Darren is just getting started. This is a small personal meeting for Darren. If you can do what Darren is doing, then you can have success because we got people that will do this for you. Darren don't have to be an expert with Adcost Metals, but he can bring on the experts to give you the information. All he has to do is get good at inviting people to get under the spout where the information comes out. And a meeting like this is an informational spout. So let's talk about the compensation plan. Anytime someone buys a Metals Plus membership for $399, it's going to pay a $50 direct every time. Now, it's a two-team structure, which means you can't go wider than two, but it pays you infinite levels in these two-team structure as that team grows out. Now, to qualify to earn in the two-team structure, you need a membership sale on your left team, a membership sale on your right team. And now you're in position to capitalize earnings in that two-team structure. One membership sale left, one membership sale right. Everything is tracked in real time with the free website that the company gives us. And it's 100 points that is fueled in that two-team structure every time that Metals Plus service membership is purchased, whether you sell it directly or it happens indirectly, somewhere infinite levels down in that two-team structure that, again, is tracked in real time. And it's dollar for dollar on the points. So 100 points, in essence, is $100. Now, remember, I said the company said, we want you to be a part of the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program if you're going to choose to leverage this as a way to earn another stream of income. That Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program is between $75 and $85 per coin, which also equals 20 qualifying points for you. Dollar for dollar on the points, that's $20. Now, I know some competitors for the exact same coin in qualification, you're looking at about $160 a month. For the exact quantity of points for qualification to stay active, Adcost Metals is not greedy. They say, you know, we need you to be at about between $75 and $85 per coin. And what determines that price is the spot price of silver. So again, because you leverage this as a business, that $85 is tax deductible to you. And you're getting silver and 20 qualified points. I'm okay with that. Anytime someone buys what we call our specialty bullion, that's 1 to 50 points. And also, it could pay direct commissions. Meaning if someone buys from your site, your link, or one of your directs buy, guess what? You're earning direct commission when they buy metal from the specialty bullion on collection. Imagine someone buying $20,000 worth of metal, and it happens all the time. And you're earning some commission on that. And all you did was show them how to get the best price on exchanging fake money for real money. See, the light bulb will go off for you when you really understand you're really not buying metal. You're just exchanging fiat for real money. No different if you were traveling international and you're in the airport and you need to exchange your US dollars for Vietnam Dong or your US dollars for the pound. It's still money, but you need that type of currency. Well, guess what? This is still money. It just holds its value a lot better than what the US dollar is currently doing. And so if you got money in the bank saving, why would you want to keep it in the bank? You're losing because the US dollar buying power is doing this and inflation is doing this. So you're better off understanding the math of collecting currency, real money, precious metal. And watch this. As those points are accumulating, tracked in real time from your back office, when there's an accumulation of 500 points on your left team and 500 points on your right team, from those points are coming from infinite levels down. It could be 100 levels down. You don't even know those people, but those points flow from the bottom of the tree all the way back up to you. Every time 500 on your left and 500 on your right, it's called a cycle, and it pays you $500 every time that happens. And then we have the matching bonus, where the company says, we'll pay you a 10% match on personal referral team cycles. Meaning, if I'm one of your personals and I cycle, I earn $500, you earn a 10% match. 50, 50, 50, 50. You're saying, grow, Antoine, grow. And you can see in your back office who that direct was that you earned that match. In order to participate in that, you need to be at least at the rank of silver or gold. And we'll talk about that in a moment. But just so that you understand that there's a level playing field here, there are times in the beginning of the commission week when I look at my back office and my first commission, it's not a cycle. It's a 10% match. I see 50, 50. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I can look and see which one of my directs cycle, which means they earn 500. I earn 50. You see, people that come in below you, they can out earn you because there's a level playing field here where they don't ask you your race, your gender, your religion, your education, your background. They have their own left and right. And if they're going out and they're building their team and they're acquiring more Metals Plus memberships than you, then guess what? They're building their left and right. And so they can cycle more times than you. There's been one occasion where I look in my back office and I see 10 cycles matching, meaning I saw 10 matches, which means my directs cycled 10 times. I hope you're listening. So it's a level playing field here. And then the company says we have what's called the pot of gold, where we'll take 50% of the commissions and we'll split it equally amongst all those at the gold rank. And that's a position that can grow organically, no different than your position or my position. And we know over time that could be a pretty lucrative position. So the key is just make sure you're in position. 500 points on your left, 500 points on your right, pays you a $500 cycle bonus. But for new members who are just getting started with at-cost metals, the company says, we're going to reduce the requirement for you to cycle to help put money in your pocket quicker. So we know anytime someone buys a Metals Plus service membership from you, you earn a $50 direct. And we know it's 100 points for every membership that goes into that two-team structure. But the company says when you have 300 points on your left and 300 points on your right, we will pay you out a $300 cycle bonus. Come on. If you introduce two people, one on your left and one on your right, and you cycled, you just made $400. You introduce two people, help those two people do what you just did, introduce two people, you've just made $400. You cycled. And then for those who are at least at the rank of silver or gold, you get a 10% match on that cycle by helping them to cycle, which is 30. I take it all day long. Speaking of ranks, how many do we have? 3. Affiliate, silver, gold. What do you have to do to become affiliate? You need 1 membership cell on your left, 1 membership cell on your right. And you need to be active. Now, as an affiliate, you can earn up to $2,000 per week in income potential. It's not bad for introducing 2 people. It's not bad at all. If you do a little bit more, the company says we'll pay you a lot more. You have 3 directs on your left, 3 directs on your right. Have one of them become an affiliate on your left, an affiliate on your right. Now you're silver. As a silver, you participate in that 10% match when your directs cycle. But you can also earn up to $10,000 a week in income potential as a silver. You do a little bit more, the company says, we'll pay you a heck of a lot more. 6 directs on your left, 6 directs on your right. Help one of them become silver on your left and a silver on your right. Now you're gold. As a gold, you can participate in the 10% match of your 12 directs, and you can earn up to $30,000 a week in income potential. Not bad for educating consumers on how to exchange fiat for real money. When the company flipped the switch, and when we started a little over maybe almost 10 months ago, there were affiliates, silver and gold. They had maxed out in commissions for that week in a matter of days. In a matter of days, which means it could be done. So is there a real business? I mean, are people really buying precious metal, gold, and silver? Well, according to CBS News, April 10th, 2024, Costco's, where I am a member, by the way, now sells up to $200 million a month in gold and silver. It's $200 million a month. And guess what? I looked up the metal that they sell. They've got a 10-ounce silver bar that they sell, and it's $51 more per bar. That's a savings, 14% per bar. And remember, I bought 3 when I bought this. Imagine saving $51 times 3 over at Costco's. Some additional information as I begin to wrap up. Points can accumulate up to your max-based rank. At cost means the price the dealer pays is the same price the customer pays. Unused points, don't miss this part, because this is one of the reasons why you want to be on the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program. This is what separates us from some of the competitors. Unused points remain intact. They do not reset after a cycle. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have 900 points that have accumulated on your left team. You've got 800 points that have accumulated on your right. Well, you've definitely cycled because you got more than 500 on your left and 500 on your right. So you've earned $500. But what about those remaining points left over? What happened to those points? And I can tell you, in our competitors, the points go away. They disappear. They make you start all over again. But that's not the case with at-cost metals if you are active and on the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program. Those points stay. They carry over to the next commission week. And if you don't cycle that week, they carry over to the next commission week. And if you don't cycle that week, they carry over to the next commission week. As long as you're active, they stay. They never go away until you collect the money. That's fair. It's fair. Pay period. Sunday a.m., Saturday p.m. Central Standard Time. So whatever you do this week in your commissions, the company will pay you the following week for you to then receive that by ACH. We use PayQuicker. They have a debit card, or you can send it from PayQuicker direct to your own personal bank account. We compress on the direct in 10% match when appropriate. Here's another reason you want to be on the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program and stay active so that you don't miss the commissions, because if you're not active, It will compress, meaning it's going to bypass you and search up to the next position to see who is active to pay the commission out. The company don't want to keep the money. They want to pay it out to the people that deserve to earn it. 75% hard cap on commissions to ensure the company stays open. Affiliate leaders have input on the direction of the company. You see, we have a voice. The company listens to us. The reason we have the promotion of new people that are getting started for their first cycle to be able to reduce that to 300 on your left, 300 on your right to earn $300, that came from the affiliates. The company listened and it made sense and they implemented. So we have input on the direction of the company. And we're leveraging technology. We've got a system called Advancement Navigator. It's an app in the iOS, in the Play Store, that's designed to help you manage and grow your business. There's a free version, there's a paid version. And with this system, it has a built-in email campaign that drips on consumers on why they should be acquiring precious metal. Doesn't talk about at-cost metals. It talks about why they should be acquiring precious metals. And it's got different tools in here where you can send out to prospects by via text or email. It just really helps you manage your business. And the company that created the app, they train us on how to use the app every Friday at 12 noon Central Standard Time. And if you can't make that Zoom, they're all recorded so that you can watch it at your leisure. But it's leveraging technology. And we had the most amazing event here in Dallas, Texas at DFW Sheraton this past weekend, where the founders were there. People flew in from as far as Australia to get to know who these founders were. They had some great specials on precious metal. I think we ended up spending about another $2,000 that day just acquiring precious metals, but we saved more than 900. I hope you're listening. And for us, all we're doing is exchanging fiat for real money. And we know that. Like this beautiful piece here. This is a 10-ounce round, beautiful bar. It's 10 ounce, which is the exact same ounce as the bar, but it's a round. Beautiful detailed bars. The bottom line, we know without a shadow of a doubt that there's a better way to do precious metal. We know without a shadow of a doubt that we have the best bullion prices and the best affiliate program if you choose to share your membership experience with others. And the person that invited you here, quite frankly, they want you to be a part of it. But they're not here to convince you. Convince a man against their will is of the same opinion still. It's kind of like Costco's. I remember when I got back, moved back to Dallas, I went up to Costco's, my wife and I, and we stood in line to find out more about the membership, Costco's. And we went to the front desk. Finally, they called us. Next, we walked up. And I said, could you explain to us the memberships? And they had a couple different memberships, and we bought the best one, the executive membership. We paid $120 for a 12-month membership at Costco's. And we walked away. Now, had I not bought that day, had I just said, thank you very much, and walked away, I can assure you that gentleman, he would not have said, hey, sir, come back. No, he would have let me walk away, my wife and I. He would have said, next, meaning the next person who's waiting in line to find out more about the membership. In other words, Costco's is looking for people who see value in the membership. And they feel if that person sees value, they will buy. You don't have to convince someone to buy. Costco's didn't convince my wife and I to buy the membership. We saw value. Now, do we shop at Costco's every week? No. Do we shop every 2-3 weeks? No. Once a month? Maybe. Every other month? Oh, for sure. So do I buy precious metal from at-cost metals every week? No. Every month? Absolutely. Because I'm on the Get Ahead Monthly Coin Program for sure. And then it's our way of saving money for sure. So yeah, that's why the membership makes sense to us. And so understand the person that invited you here, they're going to save money with ACM whether you get involved or not. They just thought enough of you not to prejudge you, to say, you know what, here's where I'm buying my metal. because they've got the best price. And I recommend, if you're interested in buying metal, that you buy your membership from ACM. 2 mindsets are here. All you have to do is share with the person that invited you. Either you have the mindset of a number 1 or mindset of a number 2. Mindset of a number 1 says, Antoine, man, this is great. I'm in. If that's you, you get back with the person that invited you. Tell them you are a number 1. They're going to send you your link. You enroll. Then you fund your dashboard with MasterCard or Visa. You'll see those funds right there on your dashboard in your account balance in your back office of ACM. And then you click purchase membership and you buy your membership. The mindset of a number 2 says, Antoine, this sounds great, but timing's not right. Not for me. Listen, we go in knowing that this is not for everyone, but be honest with that person that invited you because they truly thought enough of you not to prejudge you. They want to get you in front of the information so that you can make the best decision for you and your family. With that being said, that concludes our overview for the day. And what I like to do is just encourage you to get back with the person that invited you. If you got questions, get back with the person that invited you. And let's address those questions. Darren, I want to thank you so much for your commitment in hosting this meeting. It's the first, I can assure you, of many more to come. Guys, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Take care, everyone. Good night and God bless. Peace
In the
and
grand
blessings.
scheme of wealth preservation, purchasing and storing precious metals can be a daunting endeavor. The hurdles are many, from high markups and hidden fees to the logistical nightmare of secure storage. Even figuring out the authenticity of your purchase can be a nail-biting experience. Imagine a world where these complications are no longer your concern. Welcome to the future with at-cost metals, where the complexities of traditional methods are replaced with simplicity, security, and savings. This is the world of our membership-based service. For an annual fee of $149 or $399, you gain access to a treasure trove of benefits that make precious metals purchasing a breeze. Picture this: buying precious metals at cost, with no markups, no hidden fees, just the pure value of the metal itself. But the advantages don't stop there. Our service doesn't just give you precious metals at cost, it also provides a digital and physical vault with the highest level of security. No more worrying about burglars or natural disasters. Your precious metals are safe in our DAP vault, accessible anytime, anywhere. Now, you might be asking, what about shipping? We've got you covered. Enjoy free or at-cost shipping, depending on your membership tier. This means more savings for you, more value for your investment. In the world of precious metals investment, our service is a game changer. It's not just a better way to buy and store precious metals, it's the best way. Don't let the complexities of traditional methods deter you from the lucrative world of precious metals. Sign up for a membership today. Secure your wealth, ensure your future. Welcome to the new age of precious metal investment. Welcome to a world of security, simplicity, and savings.
do, 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 do.